Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about, should I lose these glasses? I feel like there's like a glare. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys a huge thrift haul. So this is an accumulation of things I've purchased over the last few weeks. I've been thrifting and estate sailing a lot, but I've also been listing a lot on my vintage Etsy shop. So I will tell you all of the things here that are for sale, and then if I'm keeping them for myself, I will also let you guys know that as well. But I have a lot to show you. And I'm going to try to keep this like categorized by what it is that I'm showing you. But it might just be that I end up going randomly based on what's closest to me. So first I'm going to start off with, there's too much that I want to show you. Okay, I'll just start off with some wicker because everyone knows I love my wicker, rattan, bamboo, rattan. I don't know how to say that. Rattan? Rattan? Anyways, I love that stuff. I think a lot of you guys do too, because whenever I list any wicker baskets or anything like that in my Etsy shop, they're always like the first to go, like the first to sell. And a few of these items are currently listed, so everything I'm going to talk about will be linked down below on my Etsy shop, so you can shop all of these. But first up, you might see my dogs walking back and forth because we'll let him walk. His little nails on the hardwood floor, very loud. Okay, he's laying down. Okay, so this is the first thing. It is a wicker planter. Can you hear my other dog drinking water? She's so loud. Anyways, okay. So you can like hang this on the wall and put your plants in it. I actually do have some plants right here, so let me grab them. All right, so as you can see, you can put your little plants in here and then just put them up on the wall and they look, or you can just put them on a shelf, or you can just put them on a table. But I love this little shelf. I think it's so cute. I love the little twisties here and then the color of it. It's very cute. So this currently is for sale in my Etsy shop. So if you're looking for something like this to add to your collection, go and check it out. And next I have this really cute little frog wicker planter. So it's shaped like a frog, obviously. At first, when there's not a plant in it, it looks a little bit different. I thought it might be like a crab or something, but no. It's a frog. So a little plant goes inside and it looks very cute. Yeah, found this at Goodwill. So that was a good find. This is very unique. I've not seen too much like it elsewhere. And then the next planter, not for sale. I love this thing. It's just this light colored wicker with a little bit of a, yes, Rooney, you're in my video now. Thank you. Okay. Okay, go. Yeah, just like a light colored, which I really love, the light neutral wicker with a little bit of this wrapping around it. And this is currently in my kitchen, actually with a different pothos. I just actually threw this, I don't know what this tropical plant is, but I threw this tropical plant in just for the sake of the video because I used the pothos in another wicker planter. I hope it's not poisonous to dogs. That's probably why she's interested in it. But I love this. It's in my kitchen on my shelves. Next thing I found was this wicker planter that has like a wicker stand on it, which the basket, I'm afraid to take it out, but yeah, I guess it does come out. Oh, cool. So the planter stand comes out, so you could put any basket you want in there. But this basket looks kind of nice. It's a little dark for my taste, the basket part, but I found this at Value Village. And Value Village by me always has like the most random, unique things that people obviously find are of no value, but I think they're actually pretty cool. So This planter will be listed online as well. Last thing I got at Value Village recently was this little mini corner shelf. Very hard to show here because I don't have a lot of space, but yeah, I'm sure people have seen shelves like this. They make like full size ones and then a lot of these like mini ones. So this is just 3-tier, probably about 2 feet tall. It's very wobbly, so I need to make sure the screws are in all the way. And then I think I'm going to paint it. I know not everyone, some people have strong opinions of painting vintage wood, but I love the style of those shelves, and I needed like a corner shelf to go in my office / guest bathroom. So that's gonna go in there, and I think I'm going to paint it a black matte matte black color. So it's not like I'm painting it like hot pink or purple or something. So if you are not a fan of spray painting or painting vintage things, I'm sorry, but I gotta make it work for me. Now I'm going to move on to some estate sale finds. And I've been really loving estate sales lately, mostly because if you go to a house that's your style, you'll find a lot more than just going to Goodwill and like hoping you find something. So I've been loving estate sales. It's just kind of fun to go through people's things too. Like, that sounds weird, but like there's so much to find at estate sales. Like it's just like the most ordinary things that you don't think of. So anyways, that's my thing on estate sales. So one estate sale that I went to a couple weeks ago was actually, I think 50 or 75% off. And the lady had a ton of scarves. So I got a bunch, and I don't know where all of them went, but I have 3 of them here. So the first one, by the way, I'm keeping all of these scarves for myself, but I am listing one scarf on Etsy. It's a little more of a valuable one. It kind of looks like a Gucci, but it is a brand. It's not Gucci, but it's a different brand, like French or Italian brand. So that will be listed in my shop as well. So you can go check that out if you're into vintage scarves. But this one is kind of like a 60s, 70s. It's like a bright orange, and then it has this really pretty floral pattern here. Kind of reminds me of like the Partridge Family or the Brady Bunch. It's very long. Just gonna, you know, like wrap it up. Very cute for the summer. Love that one. And then these 2 are my absolute favorite. So the first one's a small like brown tan bandana, and it's silk, and it has these little icons on them. So these are actually like very modern icons. Icons are very in graphic design right now, but you can see it's a little bit smaller. So I actually wore this one in my ponytail and in my messy bun the other day. So it looks really cute like that. So in just like that. Very, very, very cute. Love that. And then the other one I got was this pink medallion kind of paisley printed one. So I've also worn this one like a turban. So I just tie it and then tuck it in. One tip here is if you're going to estate sales, definitely if you're not into clothes or accessories or anything, which I'm not, I don't like looking at clothes at the thrift store or at estate sales, but the scarves are always a cool place to look because they have most people have like a big collection of scarves. So this was all from one place, and I actually got even more than this. So scarves are always a good place to look. They can be accessories. You can hang them on your accordion rack and they would look cute. Wear them in your hair. Yeah, always check the scarves. At that same estate sale, I actually made out with a lot of really cool stuff. I also got this little gold butterfly. I actually got 2 of them. This is the larger one. This one is for sale in on my Etsy shop. So this is the large brass butterfly. So it's just a little decor piece. I got the small one and it's upstairs. So in in my room. We made a floating shelf in my room, so maybe right now I'll insert a clip here of our floating shelf, and I'm just featuring some of my favorite, not featuring, but you know, keeping some of my favorite pieces that I've been collecting here on this shelf. So my other brass butterflies here, and then I have some of my books that I've got at estate sales and little knick-knack type of things there too. So went to a couple estate sales and in a different area than I typically go, and I wasn't too successful there, but I did get a couple kind of cool things. So I got these two trivets, and they were actually, you can see the legs here, but they were actually hanging up just on like hooks on the wall, which I thought were really cute, like hanging by each other. You could do them like this. So I might keep these for myself. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do with these trivets. I just got them, so I'm either going to keep them or list them, but honestly I'll probably keep them, at least for now. Okay, and then at that same estate sale, I came across this cross stitch. I'm obsessed with these cross stitches and Cruel embroidery. Like, all of these things are just so cool to me, especially when they have something cute that says something funny or something unique like this, where it says kitchen closed because of illness. I am sick of cooking, so this is totally me. But I just love, I don't know if you can even tell in this video, but the detailing in this is so cute. The colors are so cute. I don't love this just cherry frame, but with a different frame, I love this so much. So again, I can't decide if I'm gonna keep it or sell it, but honestly, I'll probably keep it. And it even says when it was created. So that's pretty cool, 1975. And speaking of all of the embroidery, the best place to get embroidery and cross stitching and all of that is at estate sales. You can typically tell when a house will have something like this because they either have like a sewing machine or other stuff they've crafted at home. So if it's like a crafter's house, you're pretty much gonna find some cool, unique, one-of-a-kind pieces. So I'm actually gonna give this to one of my friends because she collects some of this. Again, I don't know if it's Cruel, C-R-E-W-E-L, or Cruel, but that's what this is. So it's like that embroidery. It's a little bit 3D, or at least like more two-dimensional than just a flat cross stitch, but this is just a loaf of bread with some vegetables, I think, fruits. This reminds me of my friend Jamie, so I'm gonna give it to her. And the same estate sale also had this little butterfly one, which I love. Anything butterflies. Now, all of a sudden, I never was this way until I started thrifting. So anything butterflies, anything like mushrooms, I love it. I don't know why. I'm not really sure. I had this one, which is these little birds, and I love this one because she made like a 3D feathers poking out of it. So that's just so adorable. I can't decide if I'm gonna keep these or list these because I just love them so much, but honestly, this one I'll probably list because I don't have room for birds in this house. But maybe I'll keep it, I don't know. And then she also had this large flower, which I think is so pretty. And I'll probably keep this one. It matches our decor a little bit more. But yeah, these are all handmade. None of them have the date or the signature on these ones from this particular person or woman or man maybe who was making this, but I just think this flower is so pretty. I hope you guys can see the detail. It's really hard to tell, but it's so pretty. Oh, and since we're talking about these cross stitching, I also found this peach cobbler cross stitch recipe. This was at Value Village, and you can see it almost doesn't look real. It almost just looks like a print, but you can see, or perhaps you can't, that it is hand cross stitched. and it's peach cobbler, which I love, and I love peaches, and I'm from Georgia, and my blog name is just Peachy, so I thought, you know what, I have to grab that because it's just so neat. I told you guys I was really into butterflies. I saw this in an estate sale posting, and I thought it was so cool, and I do still love it, but I think I'm gonna sell this one. But it's just, I don't even know what you would call this thing. It just hangs on the wall. It has this end and this beginning. It's like almost like a banner. The back is velvet though, and it's cross-stitched butterflies. It's so pretty, but I just don't need it. And then the final piece of artwork, I'm not done with this haul, but the piece of artwork that is my absolute favorite thing that I've ever found, estate sale or thrift shopping, and here it is. It's big. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. It's beautiful. Yeah, it's just a embroidered, you can see it's 3D. I don't know if you can see, but it's in a beautiful frame. It is just perfect. This is exactly what I've been looking for, and I love it. It's gonna look amazing in my house. I just don't know where I'm gonna put it yet. But you can see all the handiwork here on the back. And this was also done by the lady whose home I was shopping in, because she had some other things that I purchased as well. And you can see Lynn 1973, which is so cool. So this one probably will go upstairs in the office or here in the living room somewhere. Camera overheated. I'm having a lot of technical issues today, so excuse me. So where was I? I showed you all my embroidery, all of my cross stitching, all of my wicker. Now I have random things left. So still at the estate sale, I found this cute little embroidered thing. No idea what I'm gonna do with this. Honestly, I'll just throw it in the shop and hopefully someone sees it and thinks that would look cute somewhere in my house, because I think it's so adorable, but I don't have a use for it. If you have an idea of how to style it or where to put it in my house until it sells, let me know. I also found this pretty little stained glass sun, I think, what do they call it? Sun catcher. And it fell apart after I purchased it, so it's missing a leaf, which I'm gonna glue back together, and it's actually missing its little hanger up here. But I'm gonna keep this for myself, especially because it's obviously delicate and breaking. I also found, I really love trivets for some reason. I don't know why. This is a trivet, but I don't know if I would use it as that. It's just a pretty little ceramic piece, and it would just look nice hanging on a wall too. Or just, actually I do use my trivet on my stove, so this might be nice for spring and summer next to our stove. I do also love ginger jars. This ginger jar, I guess is what you would call it, or urn. It's just this really pretty green and gold color, very neutral. I love having green pieces in our house because they just go well with our plants. So I'm probably gonna keep this one for us. It is more of like a contemporary, like you would find this at like Home Goods right now. So I'm probably gonna keep this and just put it somewhere pretty. Another piece I found at an estate sale that I was so excited for, I had tears in my eyes. The same estate sale I found a lot of the crewel embroidered pieces was the Success with Houseplants book. If you are into thrifting or vintage items, I'm sure you've seen this houseplant book before. I am not selling this. This is going to be mine, but it's so vintage. It has all of these houseplants in it and the care tips for them, the different names. Oh, look at this. Love charts. It talks about characteristics of the plants and how you take care of them, and yeah, I just think that, here's some cactus. I've been looking for this book everywhere. I literally never thought I would find it. and I found it. I have this Clio Tessitore, I think is how you say it, ceramic tile, and it is 2 coyotes, dogs, like Native American type style tile. And I found another one. I collect these now. Whenever I find them, I get very happy. Found this at the same place I found my houseplant book and my awesome crewels. So this is not Clio. This is another artist, Tuodi. I don't know if that's how you say it, but it matches the style and it looks a lot like Clio Tessitore. So I love this. I'm keeping it for myself. It's gonna add to my collection. They had this basket, which is very cute. It would look nice just kind of like sitting on the ground over here by our fireplace. But I was using it to carry things around the house. So that's the main reason I got it. It was 25% off. So it's very cute. I love it a lot. A few more of the little knick-knack type items. I got this pretty little floral ginger jar. It's just like a mini ginger jar, and it has beautiful, colorful, almost tropical flowers on it. It has a lid and everything. I don't know, it's more of just like a decor piece, but I think that's so pretty. Found this at an estate, like a random estate sale that I went to. It is the most beautiful like caramel cognac color milk jug. No, not jug, but you know, like a milk. I can't think of the word. Milk. Carafe? Whatever. It has little bundle of grass here, kind of almost a prairie themed, and it does have a little chip on the spout, but it's really pretty. Beautiful color. And then my mom actually collects like planters like this, so vintage ceramic planters. This one is an elephant, so it has kind of that jungalow style that I mentioned earlier, and it has like a pretty brown color. So this is really cute. I don't have a plant small enough to go in this at the moment, but I think it would look really nice with maybe a pothos in it. Another item that I found that I had wanted forever, I found it at Goodwill and I was so excited. So hard to find these around me for some reason, but it's these little butterfly coaster set, and it comes with a container to hold it, and then there's a bunch of coasters inside, and they all have a different butterfly in them. So I really wanted this and I wanted to keep it for myself, but now I'm thinking like I don't know if I'm gonna need them or use them. Like I don't know if they're pretty enough just to sit. I mean, they're pretty, but if they just sit out on our table, is that doing them enough justice? Should I just sell them to someone who's gonna actually use them? I don't know. I can't decide. I was gonna keep them until I brought them up for this video. So if you're interested in them, let me know. I might list them. They're gorgeous, beautiful, so cool. I love them. This is so unique that I couldn't find anything else like it on Etsy or eBay or Google. It's literally a peacock that someone handcrafted out of wood. I don't know if there was a plant. I don't know. I don't know how they did it. It's just, as you can see, just wood on the back and nails. They just made it. I couldn't find anything like it. If you've seen anything else like this before, let me know if there's a name for it. It's very cool. It's very, very large next to my head. I don't have space for this, but I think it's very cool. So this is listed on Etsy if you're interested. It's a really cool piece. I couldn't leave it in the shop because I just thought it was so cool. So if you like peacocks, go check out Etsy because it's there waiting for you. And I was at this little church thrift shop and I felt kind of bad that I wasn't buying anything. So I saw this pretty clock. It has butterflies on it. It's in really good condition. It works. There's a battery that came with it. You just wind it in the back. It's so pretty and it's really nice. It would look so good on a fireplace mantle. But unfortunately, when I was moving it to take pictures, it lost one of its hands. So I think you can buy hands at like Hobby Lobby. Maybe I'll do that before if it doesn't sell, but This will be listed in my shop. I was gonna keep it for myself, but now I'm thinking it would just do better with someone else. I have a lot of butterfly stuff now. But as you can see, the colors are so pretty. It's great condition. So if you like it, Etsy. So that's all I have to share today. If you're interested in any of these pieces, I will have everything that I'm selling linked down below in the description box if you want to purchase them. If you saw anything else that you just have to have, if it completes the collection or reminds you of your grandma or something, message me. My Instagram for my vintage shop is instagram.com/Misa Vintage Market. That's MYSA. And there's more to come. There's way more on my Etsy shop than I have here. So if you like any of the stuff I've shown you today, I'm sure you'll love all of the stuff that's in my Etsy shop. And yeah, if you want me to do more of these, right in the mouth, just let me know. I'm always going thrift shopping. I'm always going estate sale shopping. So I have way more to come, and I have way more in my garage to show. So let me know in the comments below if you like this. Let me know what your favorite item was, and definitely check out my Instagram page and my Etsy shop if you're interested in any of the pieces I talked about. All right, thanks for watching. See you later.